Hey y'all, it is your Thrifty Practitioner Tara. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay today. It is Tuesday and hopefully you had a great weekend. And if you were like me and you had a 3-day weekend, hopefully you had a marvelous weekend. And I did. I think I caught up on some sleep. I was out here in the community watching videos and things. And so I also, of course, nowadays doing my favorite thing, charting, catching up on some stuff. Actually, I did not chart this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. Uh, what did I do? I actually didn't chart until last night. That's why I'm tired now, and I'm actually filming this on Tuesday morning. So, no batch recording this week. I just decided to enjoy my time and enjoy my time off with my grandkids. Went and hung out. Me and my husband hung out, and so yeah, it was a really good weekend, y'all. The weather was great. Oh my God, the weather was great up here. It wasn't it wasn't bad. It was cool on Tuesday. I mean, on Saturday. It was cool on Saturday, but it was great weather. Let's see. So, of course, it's Tiny Tuesday. My tinies are from a what was that advent calendar that I purchased from Baddies and Budgets back in 2023. Yes, back in 2023. And so I did not use them last year, but I'm using them now. A lot of stuff that I purchased, I was like, okay, I need to use it. So this is what I'm doing. Let's see what we have first, because I want to be doing this and I'm also stuffing the special occasion binder. So I want to go ahead and I want to get going. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $104 is what I have that I'm going to be stuffing into this. I'm not sure what is actually going to get some money, but we're going to figure that out along the way, guys. We're going to figure it out along the way. And if you look and you saw my title, saw the title of my video, then you know that what I'm going to talk about. And I've already said part of it, which is I purchased a lot of stuff that I just need to do. I purchased a lot. And I know some of us are in the same boat. So I'm saving 14 here, guys. I know some of us are in, hold on, let me see. This one's the lighter one. I know some of us are in the same boat in regards to, like we have all these savings challenges and then people put all these great freebies out here. And so then we start grabbing the freebies and, then it's crazy. It's crazy. And then I see some, when I was watching videos this weekend, I saw several people and some people that I watch, during the week as well, that not only have, this goes here, and I'm saving, this is dining out, and I'm saving $14. Let me get that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that is $14 there. Let's see what we have so far. But I saw several people, and it was just interesting to see individuals and all of the different books that they have and they're saving in. So we got 10, 21, 22, 23, yeah, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So $27. 14, 14, that should be 28. Hold on. 10, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, 28. These bills feel like, they feel slick. 28. Oh, just real quick, guys. And same thing with this binder, y'all. Same thing with this binder. This was a binder that I got from Baddies and Budgets. I was using as a wallet at one point, and then I stopped. I started using my bigger one. And so now, I mean, I hate that this is kind of coming off, but overall, the wallet's still good. So I'm using everything that I bought. But I was watching people, and I was seeing like how much, or how many things people have. So I'm putting $10 in this one. And I just noticed that there's a lot of people that have like a lot of different things on top of, utilizing, a lot of these freebies, supporting a lot of different channels and stuff out here. And one of the things that I had decided going into this year was that I was going to do more sinking funds than I was going to do savings challenges. For several reasons, but one of the biggest reasons that I sink my funds and I don't do the savings challenges is because for me it's organization. Okay, so let's see. All right, so far in here I have 50, 60, 70, 85. So $85, that's nice for a coffee. Everybody got buy me a coffee. Anyway, okay, so for the domino, I'm putting $10 in here. But I did notice that, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna do this one up here, which is the six and a 4. I personally am unable. Well, I'm not. It's not that I'm unable to do it. I just felt like I was like, man. Last year when I did this to pay my debt down, one of the things that I was having a problem with was just that, like, how to utilize. Like it was just too much. I couldn't stay organized. So we got 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 29. I could not stay organized. I feel like I just had too many savings challenges. And then because I had so many savings challenges, I felt like they were not getting completed to me in a timely manner. And then it was just, I was printing everybody's stuff out on top of the things that I bought. I didn't utilize the things I bought because stuff was cute. It just got out of hand. For me, to me, it got out of hand. Let's see. So we're saving in the jar and we are going to save $10 into the jar. We're going to finish off this 20 here, y'all. We're going to finish this 20 off. Let's see. Which one do I want to use? This one's darker. So that's what happened for me. I was just like, so we're going to save the whole, I'm going to color in the whole 20 a different color now. I just got, I felt overwhelmed. I think that's the thing. It just overwhelmed me so. And you know, when I went back and okay, we got 20, 30, 40. I always count too, guys. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. So as I was looking at people this weekend, and well, not this weekend, as I've been catching up on looking at people, we'll just say that in general. So Honey Pot, we're saving $10, guys, okay? $10. I noticed that, you know, once again, I see people and I'm looking at them do their savings challenges and they're saving all these different places and different things. They're using small savings challenges, big savings challenges. They're doing all this stuff. And I was just like, I admire the people that can do it. But at the same time, just watching some people, it was like just stressing me out, making me nervous. Not making me nervous, it was just giving me anxiety. And that's just watching people. I know it sounds crazy, but it just was. So far, we have 20, 35, so 35. And that's one of the reasons why I had chose this year to sink funds instead of save challenges. Because I don't think that my sinking funds actually got the proper attention that they needed, because I just couldn't quite organize the savings challenges. And I try to watch how a lot of people did it when they saved the challenges, finished the challenge, and then they also, what do you call that? Kind of like Boop and Budget, where she has her list of how she distributes her money at the end. And I was just like, I couldn't, I don't know why I couldn't, but let's see, what's Piggy getting? Piggy's getting 20. I don't know why I could not, but I just could not. So I'm not putting anything in this one. Okay, I might just take some money from somewhere and put something in there. Because I can't believe I didn't do that. All right, so we have 20. I don't think I meant to do that. So we got that. That's, each of these is 5. 10, 15. I don't think I meant to do that. That's what I get when I walk, talk, and try to chew gum at the same time. I bite my tongue. Anyway, so I liked how Boop and Budget did it, and I tried my best to kind of do like everybody else did, but I just, for the life of me, it was just too much for me to keep up with, and it wasn't organized enough. So we got $20, $40, $60 here. And one of the things that I said I didn't want to do, and I was trying not to do, trying my dangest not to do, which was save into multiple different challenges, and try to keep up with what to do with that money, okay? And so now we're just gonna go over here. I'm gonna take this out, sorry guys. So now we're gonna go over here to the simple jar. I'm gonna save $15 there. I need to come back to the one in front of this. I think I have some money somewhere I can save. So we got $15. Let's color this $15 right here. I'm gonna use this red, and I'm just gonna do the whole thing red. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons why I sink money and I don't save challenges, because I just don't want to save to a lot of challenges and lose sight of my money, where it's going, what it's doing. I know that I see people, they write on the back of it, they do all this other stuff, but I just don't want to do that. I was like, I don't want to do that. And I think one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this subject is because I had watched somebody's video a while ago, and they was like, oh, I can sink this money in here, but that's boring. 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, $40. Well, and that might be why that person has 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, a lot of people, and they get a lot of views. Plus, they probably market a little more. Here comes a hammer. Yeah, y'all know I go off on tangents. Leave me alone. So anyway, no, that goes in there. Okay, and then I'm saving 15 in here for the next month, which is May. And so, you know, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna have to be boring, because the way my brain works, it just doesn't, it has to be organized. And I don't feel like I was organized enough doing all of those challenges. Now, I've been watching other people too, like Mumshy Queen and Trina over at Trina Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens. And they utilize like a lot of the group plays and stuff, and they save into these different challenges. They use these multiple challenges to save into a binder. And what I found is, I'm probably gonna start doing that, guys. So we got 20, 40, 60, 75, so 75. I'm gonna start doing that with one thing, because come the end of June, I have to save. I call it saving, but actually what it is for me is reimbursing. I'm going to be reimbursing myself back for legal fees, and also for breaking this lease, because I have to pay a certain amount. So I'm going to have to take money out of my savings account, but I'm going to use, what I'm going to do is, I don't have to hide it from y'all, because I know some people are like, I got this new thing I'm going to show y'all later on. No, y'all, I'm just going to tell y'all, because y'all done already seen all this stuff floating around anyway in the budget community. So I'm going to utilize a lot of these different collaborations, none that I'm in, but I don't have time, so it's okay. A lot of these different collaborations, and a couple other things that help me save money up, because like I said, I have the money to spend. A lot of this is reimbursing myself. That's why I save it off to the side. So I'm using my own money, but paying myself back with my own money. I know a lot of people, that's why I don't have to empty this out a lot. I know a lot of people, you know, they are actually saving. For me, I am just reimbursing myself back for the money that I spent. And so then, what do you call that? I got to stop saying, y'all. So then I'm going to be doing that actually in July. I got to start reimbursing myself for these legal fees, and also for the $6,000, y'all. $6,000. And doing that, I am going to create a booklet like I saw Mumshy and also Trina do, because, you know, they do. That's a way, because I still also want to support the community, but I also like having like I have over here, I like having my stuff organized. Like, I even have a cheat sheet, y'all, that I utilize to help me understand where things go, because it helps me like be organized. And I know some people Hold on, I think I got more in here than what I need. Priority emergency. Okay, I did save a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. And so it helps me stay organized. I'm not sure what everybody else does, but when I watch people and they're doing like all these different challenges, these different things, and then they take it and they put it over here into this one, and then they do A, B, I'm like, my brain doesn't work like that. My brain is a lot more organized, and I have to have, like, you know, this is my entertainment binder. So I have this just for my entertainment, right? I'm not going to save in these different challenges, and this one goes to this sinking fund and that. No, I have sinking funds for that. So here we go. Let's save the rest of this. I got 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300. Really? Okay. 300. Let me put that here. 310. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay. All right. I ain't counted this in a while, so 370. Now, all of this is for my special occasion binder. Okay. So let's go ahead. It was supposed to go in here. That's what that's for. But let's go ahead and let's get started on that. This is supposed to have been Tiny Tuesdays, but this is tiny to me because these are tiny savings for each of them. Oh, you know what? You know what? See, look at that. I was supposed to do a video yesterday, y'all, but I didn't because I just didn't want to. This is $12. Let's go ahead and let's do this real quick. So now I'm just going to go ahead and save instead of talk, because that's just what I wanted to let y'all know. Is like, for me, this is why I do it. My brain works a little differently than some others. And this is it just helps me out to only, so this is $12. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I'll save the rest of that at the end of the week. All right, so let me go ahead and put this over here. All right, and so this goes into daily savings. Right. This goes in days of savings, but it's the daily savings. She calls it days of savings. Ooh, y'all, I'm sorry. See, and plus because I purchased this book, and this book was $50, y'all. $50. And I was like, I got to stop buying these things and not using them. Okay. Now, this one I dubbed as I get to take money out of here during the year. I decided I was going to do this. I was trying to figure out what to do with this. And for some of this, I'm taking out during the year. I'm doing like what Saving Butterfly does, what Mercedes does. And if she has something she's saving for specifically, she'll do that challenge, and then she'll use that money. Me, I'm just saving, but I'm going to use that money throughout the year to replace and do other things, well, to reimburse. Because like I said, my whole thing is I reimburse a lot of the things I do. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $109 is what I have in there. And this is perpetual. And perpetual is that the money's going to come and go, and I'm going to use it. Some of them aren't, but this one and this one are. All right, guys. And so then I'm going to also start saving in here. I did put my money in here for the month of, let's see, because this is a tiny to me since I got these books now. I did put my money in here for the month of May. I just want to show y'all my $15. Which, yeah, I only saved $3 because I utilized the $2 in the, what do you call that? I utilized the $2 that's I'm doing in my 5K and put into the HOP Saver's Choice. I'm utilizing that $2 to make a full $5, okay? And I didn't save anything for the rest of this. I do need to save. I said I wanted to keep this one. So I owe this like $60-something, and I owe this one like $60-something as well. But I'll put that in there later. All right, so I just had to throw that in there. Y'all, this video, I just be like, Tiny Tuesday, oh, guess what? We're going to save this too. But y'all all right. Okay, so now we are going to go back here to the holidays. This is what I used to save for my holidays. And let's see. The first thing I am going to save for is, this is not what I'm using. Hold on, guys. This is my phone. I'm listening to some stuff peacefully for myself. All right, here we go. Vacation. Here we go. So for vacation, we have $25. I'm just gonna write this on here, 25. That's a fib, but we'll color this in. So $25. I won't count this because I'm trying to squeeze all of this in on the same day. So I won't count this. I hate this. I hope I'm not able to see the marks. I don't hate it, but I know I say that. I hate this. I don't hate it, y'all. And so, but I do admire people like Mum She Queen and Trina because, you know, I haven't seen where they bought their stuff. They actually are utilizing the various challenges out there, and they have, you know, they're utilizing the various challenges, and they are anniversaries next, guys, to help them with their savings. And I think that is so awesome. Y'all saw me. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw what I did. That's vacation. I put 25 in vacation and colored in birthday. Let me color in 25 in here, okay, y'all? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So we got 50, 50. We got the 10. Let's find a 25. I already colored in that 25. Do we have a 20 and a 5? Yeah, let's color in that 20 and that 5. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when I be trying to rush. 20 and that. Oh, we can color in this 5. Maybe that's the 5 that I was sitting out, y'all. All right. All right, so I put 25 in there. Let's go ahead and let's flip back to birthday, because how much was I putting in birthday? I was putting 50 in birthday. So 50 goes into birthday. So let's do that. Yeah, my birthday got depleted. Oh, y'all, it's the 27th. I gotta make sure I put that on there too. I'll count all this stuff later for myself, or I might do it at the end because I also go through and count my money. Yes, y'all, I'm old school, old fashioned. I'm doing it all that way. I may change it, may not. I keep saying I'm going to change it, but whatever. All right, so 50 goes in there. So I already colored 25. I just have to color another 25. So let's get to it, guys. Let's color a 25. I know, and I saw somebody I started watching. Her name is T, and she was like, oh, that's her channel, but T Saves, and she was like, y'all know, I don't know. Was it her that said she doesn't like the color? It was somebody that said they don't like the color. And I'm sorry you don't like the color. I will. I'll color for us both, girl, okay? I will color for us both. Okay, guys, so I got all that caught up. I just got to remember I'm not putting 50 in there, so good. I think people do coloring stuff because the whole intention is not for us to get on here and do it. It's the whole intention is for us to, what do you call that? Is for people to do this off screen, but then you got people like me that don't pay no attention. All right, so next we have anniversary. Anniversary gets 25. Okay, and so we got 25 on the 27th. All right, let's see. We got 25. My anniversary's coming up. Of course, like I said, a lot of mine's to reimburse. So some of this money may come out and you might see it. So anyway, I don't know. I don't have to say that every time, Tyra. Look at the little lamb and the whale. And so then we have, let's see what we're gonna save. All right. I'm gonna do this. Okay, all right, so the next thing now we have is Valentine's Day. We're gonna go right back here to Valentine's Day. We did those. We're gonna do Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, we are saving $25. Okay. All right, let's go ahead, we're gonna do that. To save Yahoo. Okay, that's 25. All right, guys, we got it. And so 7 and 6 is 13, plus the 12 is 25. That was a hard one, guys. I'm sorry y'all had to sit through that. Well, hopefully I fast forwarded through it. All right, next we have Mother's Day. So we are going to utilize that. For Mother's Day, I am saving $25. I need a cute little dashboard. So let's go ahead, let's save this $25 for Mother's Day. I guess we'll do, I did that last time. Kind of scared because that was hard to find something the last time. Okay, so we got 25. All right, so we have Father's Day is next. Okay, so see, this is why like I said, I have a book that has all this stuff in there, and it's like I gotta use it. So 25. And I do want to support the community, but you know, sometimes you just have to do what is sanely best for you or easier for you. Like I said, my brain works a certain way, and organization is one of them. All right, 25. All right, so let's save this. Let's get blue, guys. Let's get a blue. Is this blue or is this purple? Blue. What does this say? It's violet. Like, things aren't just blue. I remember when there was just, how many colors? 8 colors, guys. Was it 8 colors? This is blue. So we're doing 25. 25. 20, we did at 20 there last time. So let's continue to go fishing here, okay? So we're going to do 10 and 15. We'll continue to fish, y'all. We will continue to go fish. All right, so what is next on here? It's not Halloween, it is staycation. Well, we'll come back to this one then. I wanna stay in order. So Halloween gets 25. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, if you save $25 a month into whatever ones you want, because you may not do everything that I do, okay? But if you save $25 into these monthly, that is $300 in a 12-month period. And you can start at any time. Like I said, these are also perpetual. These are also perpetual. And so because they are perpetual, I'm going to be taking out of them, but I'm going to be putting back in. All right, so 25. We'll go ahead and we'll do the house down here. All right, put that over there. Okay, so next we have Thanksgiving. All right, so Thanksgiving, it also gets 25. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing for Thanksgiving. Our poor little family's in shambles. So, I don't know. We probably gonna end up going out to eat. Oh my Lord, we're probably gonna end up going out to eat. So, oh Lord, baby Jesus. All right, so I said 25. That's a wine color. I like that. So we got 10, 10. We'll do this right here. This right here, 10, 10, and 5. We're going to do that because I can at least save 150. And I'll probably have to save some money somewhere else because if we go out to eat again, last year it was like $400 something when we went out to eat. So we'll see. We'll probably end up doing that again this year. We'll find somewhere else, though. I don't want to go to the same place. We'll have to, well, I don't know. My husband's probably going to want to go because he didn't get to go last year. All right, there you go, 25. All right, so next we have Christmas, which is going to eventually go on hold here in a minute. All right, so 25 for Christmas. Oh, look at that. Okay. 25. 27. I miss saving with $2, y'all. That was fun. I used to have a thing I did on a certain day of the week, and I saved $2. It was fun. It was fun. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 25. I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to use my favoriteest color, fluorescent green. 5, 10, 15, all right. Okay. So that was 25 there. I already saved for birthdays. Staycation, let's go back here. 4th of July is for staycation. Okay. 4th of July is for staycation. How much am I saving for staycation, y'all? $50 because it's summertime. Oh, y'all, that's another thing. That's the other thing I'm saving for with that as well. It's going to be, I need to save for my y'all see, I gotta come up. I'm going to have a list of things that I am reimbursing because I have to buy some tickets for the Lion King for me and my grandkids. I wanted to go see this one play this past weekend, but I didn't. However, there's a couple of plays I want to go see. The locals are putting on for like not Purple Rain, y'all. The color purple. And then also we found a cheap way to get tickets at a theater over in Aurora. And so, you know, I got to have a little bit of money for that. And so, like I said, everything I do is to reimburse. So yeah, you know, I got all these things I'm doing. We're going to another one, but my husband paid for that one. So I don't have to worry about reimbursing him. $25, guys. We're going to do this one and this one here. So let's break out this red, y'all. So yes, y'all, I have got to save for those things. Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and make this one red too. We'll do blue next. So that is 25. And these are a good amount to clear this book out. Because look, it's 150. So once I get to 150, that's it. I done cleared the book out and I move on somewhere else. So we got entertainment and activities. This is for kids fun. And that's got to have its own little thing pretty soon too, because God, y'all, this is crazy. All the stuff that we do, especially during the summertime up here. Like we're going to the festival, so I took 20 out. See, my tip for Fogo, and now we went there for Mother's Day. So I'm adding 25 into entertainment because I have the little thing right there. But this is for next year, and this is for this year. Come on now, see this? Y'all see this? But yeah, I have, we're going to a strawberry festival. It's strawberry, blueberry, and raspberry festivals that are due. So Kids Fun gets 35. So we got 10, 20, 35. I always do that, y'all. 35. That's entertainment. I got the wrong one, y'all. Hold on. My bad. 25 is for the activities. And I have to color that one in. So let's go ahead. Let me put that here. And we'll get to that one. Okay, so I already put the 25 in there. Sorry about that, guys. And I reuse my envelopes and stuff, y'all. I told y'all I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I'm way cheap. All right, and so the Kids Fun. Let me look what happened, y'all. Look at that. I had $331. We went to the chocolate festival. I spent $198 at the chocolate festival. It is over. It is over. I put $20 in here each pay. I have $20 that I actually save for the kids. And then I put this $35 in here monthly. So what is that? That's 40. That's 40. 40. That's 80. And then this additional 35. So that's how much I have for the grandkids each month. Well, actually, this is 25, but y'all got the idea. Why did I put? No, it's 35. I put 35. Y'all, what am I talking about? Because I'm doing too much. I'm doing the most. I should have named my channel Tara Be the Most, but I had thought about that for something else. It's something else, and I don't want. Anyway, so there you go. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. So 35 for Black Friday. And y'all, I am simply grateful. I'm very grateful for a lot of the stuff that I have. Just crazy grateful. Crazy grateful. I have to remember I can't help everybody out and not just be wanting to help people out. You know, I work at a FQHC, a federally qualified health center. And what that means is they receive I don't want to talk about the government. I don't want to go there. But they receive government funds to help people out that are not able to, that don't have health care, one. So a lot of people that come there don't have health care. I got to watch using that. And so entertainment got 25. And so, anywho, and the people that have health care, it also helps out when they're in various neighborhoods, more so like disadvantaged neighborhoods, inner city, out in the country, all that good stuff. The last one I worked at was out in the country. So 10 and 15. 15, let's do a 8 and a 7. And so what occurred this past week, I had a patient that couldn't afford to pay. And that was on a sliding scale. And so she left, and we had to call her because we were like, hey, we can bill you. We can bill you, no coming back. And I was like, I just wanted to go out there and just pay her bill because, I saw her and stuff. And I did the best that I could for her, what I could, without, giving her things that she could purchase over the counter in order to kind of help out her situation, letting me know, calling me back, letting me know, hey, this is what occurred. Like, yes, it worked, it didn't work. Because I always tell them that, call me and let me know how it went. I might not get back with you that same day, but I'll get back with you. And so I just felt real bad, y'all. I felt bad, and I just wanted to pay her bill, and I just wanted to save up some money to do A, B, C, and D, and I wanted this, and I wanted that. That's how I was going broke, y'all. I was donating to everything. I was buying stupid stuff. And now I'm just like, no, you need a retirement fund, girl. So the other money y'all don't see, that's where it goes. It goes into the retirement fund. But anywho, y'all. There we go, y'all. So that is it. That was my Tiny Tuesday, my really long Tiny Tuesday with some big savings. So what do you guys do? Let me know down in the comments if you made it this far. Like, how do you feel about having so many different challenges? I know that a lot of people print them out because I see it. I see people print it out. People say they print it out. They got a lot of ones, old ones, because you can't get through them with how a lot of the things are done and how we buy stuff. Like, I watch my girl Budgeting Jack, and I love her because she likes games and stuff like I do. And so she has a lot of games that she plays on top of these savings challenges and stuff. And she creates things as well. And I'm just like, oh my God, I would just be out on the floor right now because I can't do it. That's just too much. So how do you feel? How are you with this? Like, are you working to scale back? If you're new at this, did you just go crazy and then be like, hey, I got to scale this back? Like, how are you doing it? And are you saving your challenges to completion? Or are you saying, I'm saving it for this month, and if it's not done this month, I'm done, and I'm going to go to the one the next month? That's what I had did at the end of the year. But then finally I was like, nah, I'm going to do sinking funds. Sinking funds is easier. The money gets in there. I know how much get in there. I know how much I set. If I have the money for that month, I can sink it. If I don't, I'm not going to sink it. I have designated days I do it. That's why y'all see me sink so much money. And so like some people who do like 60, 50, 100 daily, and you like, how you low income, right? But anyway, y'all know I'll say that forever. I just am like, I'm going to save this amount. Like today, I'm going to save this amount. I saved 100 in here. I saved, I think, 300 in there. That to me is more feasible, and I'm making sure everything gets what it's supposed to. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you taking your time. Y'all know these videos be long. As I pick up my videos, I'm going to actually make them shorter, probably a little less talking. So I still appreciate, though, you being here. If you like this type of content, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and I'm going to see you in my next video.